Truth, Alma, you listen to this.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
I'll give you a fiver if you can guess what century this was written in. Dear Mr. Baldwin, it has come to our notice that machinery of an industrial nature is being used on your premises to the annoyance and inconvenience of fellow residents and in contravention of your conditions of residence. I therefore, on behalf of the Weatherfield Docks Residents Association, serve notice that if such usage is not ceased forthwith, God blimey, try saying that with your teeth out, eh? It is the declared intention of this association to enter into legal action with a view to restraining such activity and, God blimey, you need a stiffish collar just to read this.
Hey, is that trouble, though?
Trouble? No, what it is small-minded, bureaucratic cod, that's what it is. Right, that settles it. Get yourself dressed, get back on the machine, OK?
No, it is not OK.
Eh?
Mike, I am not a machinist.
Oh, my darling, you're better than half those women I used to employ.
Listen, I don't care if I am better. I am not a machinist.
Oh, great.
Look, I'm not spending my days in a flipping sweatshop. I mean, it's not me.
Alma, I'm up to here. I've got one outworker working for me, one. Now, I'm not going to get all that lot done with just one, am I?
Oh, well, what's the answer then?
Well, you've got to help me.
No!
Well, what else then?
You'll have to get yourself more
Oh,
outworkers.
Struth, I've tried, haven't I?
Well, you tried, Ivy. Who else?
Never mind who else.
Because there isn't anybody else.
Alma, I haven't got time to go running around searching for women and training them. I've got a deadline to meet.
Yeah, it's your deadline and it's me that's got to make it.
I want you to help. Not asking much, is it?
Look, my fingers are red raw, my head is still buzzing, and I'm damn near cross-eyed. Like I said, Mike, I am just not sweatshop material.
He doesn't speak a word of French. How's he going to defend himself?
Tina, love, if I know Eddie, he'll get by with sign language.
That's what worries me. Signs Eddie knows could get him locked up for years.
Tina, love, you've said yourself he's no hardened criminal. Now's hurt, now's damaged. What can they do to him?
But it's France, innit?
So, it's frogs they eat, not people.
Oh, you know what he's like, Bet. He'll get all aggressive and just make things worse for himself.
It's a shame they have to grow up, isn't it? Do you reckon your Eddie look like this at this age?
He does sometimes. You should see when he's asleep. All he needs is a dummy in his mouth. Hey, you going to grow up like your daddy? Heck, I hope not.
Oh, he could do a lot worse. He's not a bad lad, his daddy.
I suppose he's not. Not bad. Just 3 cans short of a 6-pack.
Is that good?
You know, there's a strange irony in fate, Betty.
Ah.
It's not so long since a certain Eddie Ramsden Esquire was doing his best to reduce this bar to matchwood. And now what happens? The whole pub's been turned into a nursery for his flaming child.
Oh, but he's a little sweetheart, is Jamie. I mean, hey, couldn't you just eat him?
Could do a lot of things to him, Betty. Eating would just be the first. My granddaughter was supposed to be coming for the weekend. I've had to put her off because of that squalling infant.
I don't know why I should have loved him.
Betty, when my granddaughter comes here, I want everything spick and span and all the attention focused on her, not on some mewling brat that's been dumped on us by a soccer hooligan.
Well, then, it's very lucky that somebody is prepared to take him in. That's all I can say.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Betty. We'll shut up shop today. Go in the back and all go goo-goo-goo at him. Where the hell's Jack?
Well, he's not showed up yet. He's probably slept in.
It's marvellous, isn't it, eh? There's 2 out the back there and 1 still in his bed.
Oh, well, when you think about it, what is there to rush him here for? I mean, once we're straight, we're kicking our heels up till opening time. I'll just go and see if I can give Bet a hand. No, they can be very demanding, can babies?
What's this then, tea break?
I'm off down the job centre, as a matter of fact.
Well, you no need to. You've only had the first batch. I've got another load for you in the boot.
Stick 'em. You told me Ivy were working for you.
Eh?
You did. You lied.
Josie!
The only reason I agreed to do them because you said she were. I'm not doing the flaming things.
Josie!
Not. I'll get more on Dole anyway. And you can get that machine out my front room and all.
When?
When I'm in.
Josie!
Bonjour. Pouvez-vous tell me if, see, Eddie Ramsden there? Eddie Ramsden.
Have you heard her? Have you?
Shh, shh, don't upset him.
She's on to France. France! Have you any idea what it costs to phone France at this time of day?
Less than a chewed carpet. Stop frothing at the mouth.
What am I supposed to be running here? A rest home for neurotics and their babies?
I told her she could phone. It's the least you can do to ease her mind.
Never mind her mind. What about my phone bill?
Alec, will you stop upsetting him?
Did you get through, love? No, wrong number. Sweet shop in Calais.
Calais?
Oh, Don, love, I'm sorry, I've not woke you up, have I? Well, I forgot you were up there. I just about spoke over it and I remembered.
Well, you should have carried on. It's time I was back at the job, innit, Rod?
Not already, surely to goodness.
Look, I need it, Ivy. I've been out of action, haven't I? Are you getting a coffee?
What time did you knock off last night, then?
5-ish.
Don?
Look, it was worth it.
Yes, you'd be driving yourself mad and all. Don, you can't do them sort of hours.
It's less hours, Ivy. It's double time after midnight. Double time is less hours.
Yeah. And look at you now, back at it again. Don, it's not less hours, it's every hour God sends.
Yeah, well, it's not for long, is it? Look, I've got to make it up, haven't I?
That's me. Best I can do is shove a carpet sweeper.
Hey, look, come here. It's only one person's fault that you're out of a job, and that person is not you.
I wish I could help, though, Don.
Well, if you could, you would. We both know that.
Well, what about Baldwin, love?
Well, what about him?
Well, he's offering work, isn't he?
Ivy, I offered him a thick lip yesterday.
But it's still a job, isn't it, Don? Rather than you tie yourself out like you are doing, I could help.
No. Look, I mean it, Ivy. I'm not having you put more money in that shyster's pocket.
Don, we could be getting some of his money off him.
No, you never get money off such as him. You do the work and he takes the money. That's the way the system works. It always has and it always will.
Well, I'm sick of this, I'll tell you. I've had a life of penny pinching and scraping for every copper. Don, when you get to our age, it should be easier, not harder.
But don't you see, love, it's such as Baldwin that makes it harder.
All I know, it would be easy if I had some brass coming in. Don, this is no life, this. You working from morning till night, me sat here counting pennies.
These are the dark months, aren't they, love? Look, come on. Things will get better. They're bound to.
They're not bound to at all. Now, look, Don, I've been thinking, if I promise you that I'll take Baldwin for double what he's offering, will you let me work for him?
Oh, where's the bagman? Where is the dynamic tycoon?
Whatever you're going to say, Alma, just leave it, OK?
Oh, dear, I'm sorry I spoke.
Yes, so am I.
Well, what the heck's up with you? Did your head get hard-boiled?
I don't want any jokes, no sarcasm, just leave it.
Mike?
I said leave it!
Hey, listen, Mike, I'm your mate, not a spotted dog. Well, what happened? Mike? Hey, come on, Mike, talk to me.
I have been totally stuffed. That's what's happened.
Well, who by?
Who by? By everybody, that's why.
What, me?
Don't give me the innocent stuff, Alma.
What, just because I wouldn't do any more machining?
Yes.
Look, if I choose not to be a drudge, that is up to me. I mean, I'm not a Vera Duckworth, you know. And if you want a Vera Duckworth, you can have her. See how she looks in the shower in the morning.
She'd have shown me a far sight more loyalty than you have, I tell you that for nothing.
Oh, you pig. No, I spent the whole weekend running up them bags.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You still ditched me like the rest of them, though, didn't you?
What, Josie, too?
How many years have those women had to live it out of me, eh? Week in, week out, wages, holiday pay, insurance, turning a blind eye when they went off skiving, bonuses, presents when they leave to get married, presents when they leave. Then I want one thing and I'm the wicked bad un. I mean, I'm not asking them to do it for nothing, am I? I'm offering them work, offering them money. I thought they'd understand that. That's the only thing they understand.
Well, I mean, they've still got their self-respect, haven't they?
Self-respect? What a load of cobblers. They've learnt how to sign on and they've decided they like it.
So you haven't got any machinists then?
None.
Oh, Mike, I'm sorry.
You're sorry. I'm so sorry I could smash something.
Come on, then. Give me the cloth.
Alma, we are too late. I need machinists. We're never going to get it done by ourselves. We are finished.
Why did Josie drop out?
Ivy.
Well, what about her?
Ivy got to her, told her I was a villain of the piece and she refused to work for me.
Why?
Why? Why? Because she's one of my poisonous ex-employees. Don't ask for a reason, Almond. There is no reason.
Well, you know, I was going to cook you a right nice little lunch, but I think we're going to have to skip that.
Why? Where are you going?
Well, you look like a man who has had one knock too many. I think you need a bit of help. I'll see you later.
So, Betty, Betty, where's Jamie?
Oh, Beth's got him in the back room. He's sleeping like a little dove.
Oh, bless him. Oh, do us a favour, Betty. Can we come through and just have a quick look at him?
Of course you can. Come on, both of you. Come on, love.
God.
Excuse me, what's all this?
Betty said we could just go and have a look at Jamie, Mr. Gilroy.
Oh, did she? Did she say you could dip in the till while you're passing?
Well, yes, she did, as a matter of fact. How did you guess?
What harm are they doing?
Look, would you please return to your own side of the bar? Thank you. Let's see. I am the only one who says who goes through that bar flap, and don't you forget it, Betty.
Right. The next time it's one of your cronies, I'll tell them what they can do.
Sir.
Miserable old grouch.
I heard that. I'm running a pub here or a bonny baby show.
Mind your backs, ladies and gentlemen. Mind your backs now. Hey.
Hey, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Be a love and drop that on Alex's foot, would you?
No point, lovey. Where there's no sense, there's no feeling. So where's Sergeant Bilko, then? Coming in to inspect the troops, is he?
No, the only thing he's inspecting is the beer in Aldershot.
Aldershot? Well, that's what they say, innit? Join the army and see the world.
You know, I've started to think I'm cutting my nose off to spite my face.
I didn't half give him a gobful this morning. It's going to be hard telling him I'll take his job after all.
Yeah, but you need work, don't you?
Yeah, of course. I quite enjoyed working at home and all.
Yeah, well, look, what say we go round there and we'll tell him we'll do it, but we want double money?
He'll never give us that.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
You think he might, then?
Well, I can't say, but knowing Baldwin, he'll not be on for his top whack, will he?
Hey, Ivy, it's worth a try, innit?
I think so, yeah. Right, are you ready?
Blimey, you don't hang about, do you?
No, me? Hey, and whatever happens, we stick together, OK?
Yeah, of course. Solidarity, eh?
Solidarity? That's a good one. Something like that. Well, look at that then, Josie.
What's she want?
Well, it can only be about one thing, can't it? Come on.
Thank you very much, Emily. A bill paid is a conscience cleared.
Thank you, Derek. Oh, how much have you taken?
£4.80.
But I only owe 1 week.
No, 2 weeks, Emily, I'm afraid.
No, I paid it last Monday. I know I did.
I'm sorry, Emily. It's in the book here, clear as day.
Let
Look.
me see, Derek.
Don't worry, Emily. It's the easiest thing in the world to forget a week. I've even done it myself.
I'm afraid I'm certain.
It's absolutely clear. Derek, look in this column here. Paid up to last week.
Where?
Well, there. Good heavens, Derek. Nothing could be clearer than that.
What, that?
Well, yes, what does it say?
It says paid.
And that's last week's column, isn't it?
Well, it's a very confusing system, that's all I can say.
Oh, don't worry, Derek. It's the easiest thing in the world to make a mistake. Even I've done it. Bye.
Bye, Evelyn. Well, how could you mistake that, Derek? I mean, it's so simple. A child could understand it.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Well, perhaps you better get one of your paper boys in behind the counter, because he's obviously way above my head.
Well. What's all this then?
Mike, Ivy and Josie want to talk to you.
To me? I don't think so. They've already talked to me. Shouted at me, in fact. Her husband even threatened me with violence.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Baldwin.
You're sorry. I'm sorry. Remind me never to offer you another job. You find it offensive.
Just listen, Mike.
To what?
Ivy and Josie want to say something.
About what?
Well, we think we might have been a bit hasty, Mr. Baldwin.
Hey?
Well, me and Josie, we've had a talk, and we've decided that we might do your bags.
Hang on a minute. Am I going potty? Only a few hours ago, you told me to stick me bags.
Yeah, I know, but...
You told me you get more on the dole.
Yeah, well, I would, wouldn't I?
Oh, don't be silly.
I flipping would rates you pay.
She's right, Mr. Baldwin. You're not doing us no favours, you know. It's slave labour at the rates you're offering.
Slave labour? The more you work, the more you get paid. If you told me you can get more on the dole, you're not prepared to do the work.
We are prepared to work.
Oh, I know how hard you work, all right. You work about as hard as any of them did over in that holiday camp I used to run. Now, I never had a good day's work out of any of you.
Oh, didn't you? Right, come on, George. No point stopping here, is there?
Oh, hang on a minute. Ivy, Josie, come back. Sit down here a minute, eh?
Hiya.
What are you doing here?
Oh, games was cancelled. I think Mr. Johnson was ill.
So where's Steve?
No, he's on the wreck. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking for a job for your dad.
Oh, jobs. Oh, I thought of a superb job for me dad.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Well, traffic warden. I mean, he can pull his hat down over his eyes, put a bit of polish on his boots, and then spend the rest of the day ordering people about. Marvellous.
If he takes any job where he has to wear a uniform, I'm going on hunger strike.
Oh, well, looks like we'll be saving a bit on food bills then.
Do you know something I don't?
Yeah, well, look, the way I see it is, you see, hold the shot, innit? I mean, he'll get a couple of beers down in with the lads and then sign on for another 7 years or something. Just wait.
Andy, I think you better get on that wreck with your brother.
Classic. That's the way to hurt Baldwin, you know. Thump him in his pocket.
You know, for a moment I thought we were going to get double.
Well, we got him up 20 pence a bag. I mean, you can't complain of that, Josie. It's 50% more. It's brilliant. He'll be smarting for weeks. Won't he?
Look at them. Cackling in triumph. Nothing gives them more pleasure than to think they've screwed me.
Does it work the other way around then?
Eh?
Well, I thought that you might have screwed them.
It can be very nice, yeah. I owe you a favour, don't I, darling?
Oh, well, it was the least I could do. I'm sorry it cost you so much money, though.
Well, to tell you the truth, I thought I was going to have to pay more. I expected them to at least double it.
Right, there you are, sir. Cheers, thanks ever so much.
Right, where's the action?
Action? I thought all the action was out the back there with you and Orville.
I'm sorry, Alec, but he has to be fed, doesn't he?
Does it take two grown women to poke a spoonful of mashed carrot into its face?
Yes, one to do it and one to watch. Yes, Kev?
2 pints, please. Non-alcoholic and 2 oranges, and make it quick, because I'm going next.
Right, my feet won't touch the ground.
Right, get your eye behind the dart and get that double 18 in your eye line. All right, have you got it?
No, where's double 18?
Here it is, look, you see? This small bit here.
Flippin' heck, it is a bit small, isn't it?
Well, that depends on your attitude, Kimberly. Yes, it is small compared with the rest of the board, but compared to a match head, it's massive.
Oh, yeah.
Right, get your eye on it. Now bend your arm.
Yeah.
Not too much. Now concentrate.
Oh, blimey, Matt, just let her chuck
I'm
it.
trying to help her, Anna.
Kimberly, just lob it in.
Yeah.
I mustn't be too long, Emily. Derek's not quite himself yet after that little incident today.
Oh, he should have come out with you.
Oh, no, he's doing penance, I'm afraid. Stuck in front of the telly with a Marmite sandwich. But I think I was a bit sharp with him.
Well, it's understandable. He was being very obtuse.
I was just thinking how well he was taking being unemployed these days, but it just takes one little thing to knock him right back.
Oh, it must be difficult when you think of yourself as the heroic breadwinner and suddenly find yourself relying on your wife for an income. It's quite hard for some men to take.
But why does he have to think of himself as the breadwinner?
So he can be a hero.
Well, this tells its own story, doesn't it?
Don, love, we did it. Josie and me, we flipping did it.
Well done, love.
Thanks, love. Well, we had to go round to his place, you know. Right up slanging match at first, but we stuck at him, Don. We got the money up.
Double?
50%.
Well, no, eh?
Don, it was wonderful just to see his face.
Good. If that's what you want.
Well, it's a job, isn't it, love?
Yeah, I suppose so. I just wish that you didn't feel you needed it.
Don, we need it, love. We need to see something more of each other. Something more than 5 minutes in between taxi fares.
Have you eaten?
Hey? Have I, heck? I've never stopped since Baldwin dropped this lot off.
Right, you're stopping now. I need half an hour to make tea. You don't do a stitch, right? Well, left. He's got some lungs on him, that lad, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
Well, he's yelling fit to bust out there.
Isn't Bet with him?
I don't know. I just heard him through the door, didn't I?
Serve that, Alec. It's a
What?
pint and 2 halves. I'll have to see.
Just a minute. I must apologise for the rudeness of my staff. It's just that we've a little baby out the back there that seems to require slightly more worship than the infant Jesus.
Evening, Alec.
Yes, I'll be with you in a moment. Good evening.
Evening, Grandpa.
Good evening. Oh, my goodness me, good evening, Tim. Good evening, Victoria.
Sorry to drop in like this.
Oh, not at all, not at all. You're welcome, both of you. Jack, come and serve this. It's a pint and 2 halves. Come through, come through. Welcome to the Rover's return.
You know it's worth a lot to hear Alec being called Grandpa.
Yes, I'm sorry it was so unexpected, but Victoria was disappointed about not coming for the weekend. We're in the area, so we thought we'd look in on the off chance.
Oh, don't worry about it, don't worry. You're more than welcome, both of you.
Well, it's not like I imagined, Grandpa.
No?
No. Well, from what you said, well, I thought it'd be posher.
Vicky.
Pasha. Yes, well, actually, we've had 1 or 2 problems, you know.
Look, Alec, is it awkward for you? I mean, we can come at another time.
Oh, no, I wouldn't hear of it. I really wouldn't. It's just that, as I said on the phone, you know, we have this problem. It's a baby. Nothing to do with me, I hasten to add. No, we're just looking after it for a day or two. At least I hope it's a day or two.
I see.
Yes. Well, I mean, you like babies, don't you, Victoria?
Sam?
Yeah. It's in here.
Bet. Look who's here. Oh, hello. Hiya, Victoria.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I can't get up. I'm trying to get him off.
Looks like we've caught you at an awkward time.
Oh, don't worry. Once he's off, we'll have a cup of summit.
Are you the baby's mother?
No, it's my boyfriend, but he's in prison, so we're stuck with him.
Yeah, what she means, actually, Tim, is that her boyfriend, Edward, has been detained unexpectedly in France. Yes, it's all been most unfortunate. I'm sure he'll be released as soon as the facts are known.
Well, I hope so, but you can't trust them frogs, can you?
But where Tina would have been without Alec, I really don't know. As soon as he heard about the little problem, he told her to bring Jamie right round here, didn't he, Tina?
Yeah.
He can't do enough for Jamie, can't Alec? He's up in the morning for his feeds. Nothing is too much trouble where this little mite's happiness is concerned. You should hear him sing lullabies. It's heartrending.
And watch him change nappies. Poetic.
Excuse me. Just one moment.
Bless him. He gets so embarrassed when the truth praises him. As soon as I've got him asleep, you can hold him, Vicky, love.
Thanks.
Go on. Go on, Kimberly! Yeah! The killer, Kimberly!
Excuse me! Do you hooligans not realise there's a little baby out the back there? I'll thank you to have some consideration. I don't see why the poor innocent man should suffer your raucous racket. Just keep your voices down and show some decorum.
Yeah.